Holy shit.
Holy shit.
What's up, weirdos? Oh,
What is,
I need my book out of that bag. I'll go grab it while you talk.
Oh, hi. Holy shit, weirdos. Welcome. Welcome. We're never prepared. We're not professionals. We've said this. Come on now. Hope everyone's week was swell. Ours was exhausting.
You've got to be kidding me. How could anybody have a swell week at this point?
I mean, I was saying that I hoped for that because don't we all hope to have a good week? You know?
That's true. I will say that. It is important to at least hope that people have good weeks.
I try to be positive, damn it.
God damn it. Damn it, Bobby.
Just making sure that everything's good back there behind you.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Before we go farther into talking.
Why the hell did that just happen? No, yeah, we're still good.
Okay, just making sure.
Don't know why that happened. Holy cow. Holy shit.
It's been like 20 minutes of holy shit trying to figure out the audio. And
we should change the name of the podcast. Obviously, you guys heard the audio and the last one was horrible.
Yeah.
But we should change the name of this podcast to be Holy Fuck, It's Hard to Get It Started.
Sorry. That was funny.
Oh, my God. So what's up?
Oh, gosh. It was a rough week.
It was. Lots of things going on. Lots of things going on in the world, personally and everything.
Justin's, I don't even know what you call it because it's not like a celebration, you know.
Anniversary of his life.
Yeah. The year passed, and it's kind of been hard to concentrate or think.
Yeah, I agree.
I've been a little messed up.
It's been rough, yeah, and it's hard to realize it's already been a year without him. It doesn't even feel like it's been that long. Stuff's falling. We're haunted.
I'm telling you, every time something happens.
Hey, Justin, how's it going?
I mean, we talked about that.
It seems to happen that way.
It does. But yeah.
Yeah. So on that note,
I don't have the energy, but usually this stuff gets me pretty riled up. I'm going to try to not be so pissed off today. But goddamn, it's hard not to be.
From the politics or from life in general or from just trying to travel throughout space?
I'm not pissed off about life or traveling through space. I am pissed off about this bullshit. At this point, it's not even politics because what are the people that are in place to stop this even doing?
Right, yeah.
Nothing. You know, like it's just a complete and total destruction of this country and eventually planet is what I'm guessing his plan is. I don't know. I'm just so exhausted this week.
I feel like it's designed to be exhausting for us, you know, and people that actually do care.
Yeah.
I feel like it's by design like that. You know,
it's working.
Yeah, I feel you. I've been pretty exhausted myself. I feel like most days I don't even want to turn on my phone because I'm afraid to see what's on the news. I mean, and you know, my phone wakes us up every morning, and the first thing it does is in the news today, and I'm like, oh God, can we not
stop
hear the
it
news
before it starts saying that? It's like, no,
no, don't start my day with the news, please.
Give me at least 5 minutes.
Oh my God, it's just too much. But so I have a holy shit.
Oh, let's hear it.
I came prepared this time. Actually, that's why I had to grab my book. I've got quite a few actually holy shits, so we can talk about some stuff. But one of the things that's near and dear to my heart, I love architecture, I love historic buildings, and I love history.
Yes.
I come from Chicago. You know, for a while I've lived in different parts of the country, but like Chicago was always one of my favorite because of all the historic buildings. But here we have some historic buildings, not very many, and they tend to get torn down.
And they're not usually that old.
Right. And in the Arts District, there was a small little building there, and it was the Wise Guys.
Yeah.
It was like a legendary comedy club, and it was just torn down. I didn't see any notice of it or anything. We were just walking past it the other day, and we're like, oh, we got to go here. We got to go here pretty soon. And we're like, well, I guess we can't go there pretty soon. They just demolished it.
Yeah, we were driving by to get to a photo shoot and just saw they were the big thing with the arm. I don't know what that thing's called, but the big and the arm was pulling the whole
excavator.
That thing, yep, was just
No, I heard that they moved, and that's cool. I'm glad that they've moved and everything. But it saddens me that the building got torn down. They could have been used for something else.
Well, they didn't move. They had two locations.
Oh,
So
okay.
I thought that meant that they just were doing well, but I don't know. Maybe the original intention was to have the town square location.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
But
don't
the
know.
building was super cool because it had all the artwork outside of it and everything, and like the legendary comics on it and everything. And it was just kind of a bummer to see it go like so quickly.
Yeah, Pauly Shore went there like all the time. I think he
Yeah.
helped kind of get it going, if I
Yep.
remember correctly. But
Yeah.
that was wild.
You were even just seeing tickets for it recently too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I paid attention, it might have been more for the town square location.
Ah, okay.
But I swear I thought that I saw legitimately that Pauly Shore had just performed there, but maybe it was like a last performance thing. It would make sense if it was him.
Maybe, yeah. Well, it's a bummer. I hate to see historic buildings go. I feel like we should be holding on to them a little bit. I know I'm nostalgic that way, but I don't know. I'm glad to see the Huntridge. They're kind of doing that with that building.
That's really cool.
Yeah, the Huntridge is near and dear to a lot of people's heart here in Vegas. So I'm glad to see that. That's a good holy shit moment.
Yeah.
That they're restoring that. It looks like they're gonna kind of turn it into like a multi-use type of building with maybe some stores and stuff inside of it.
Yeah.
I don't. Hopefully, they'll have some theater aspects or some art aspects. Heather and I were talking. It'd be really cool if, like, some of the old locals that are here that had pictures from their days at the Huntridge, because it spans generations.
Oh my gosh.
Like I have from my days at the Huntridge and all the punk rock shows that we went to with
We
all of our
probably
friends.
would have been in the crowd together. If someone has crowd photos, you will see the two of us in different spots in the crowd.
Right,
I
but-
guarantee it.
And that's our generation, of it,
Yeah.
right? Like, what about the generation before? It wasn't always a dilapidated theater.
No.
It was a dilapidated theater when we had it. It had to be
Right.
in its prime at one time. I want to see
Right.
those photos.
Because I don't know if you were there early enough, because I know you came to Vegas later than me.
Yeah, I was here about 97.
But when I started going to concerts at the Huntridge, the chairs used to still be there.
Yeah.
Do you remember the chairs still being there?
They had just
Oh, well-
removed the chairs.
Okay. So the chairs were still there.
Actually, no, I think there were some chairs there. The first one, it was like in the back half of the theater.
And then they eventually, like, it was just a big general admission giant pit, essentially, most of the
it
time.
really was. I mean, it was a huge pit of people. I mean,
Yeah.
It's funny, you always say everybody lost their shirt there, and I've definitely lost a shirt there once or twice.
I mean, back in my day of concerts, there was always at least 5 guys that would come out of the crowd without shirts. They've lost their shirt.
I think one of my favorite memories there, and I tell it all the time, is my friend Nate from Fountain Valley, and he came out here to Vegas to hang out with me one time. And we were seeing a show at the Huntridge, and there's this huge mosh pit. And I can't even remember who was playing at the time, but they were all huge mosh pit. They're all going one way, and Nate goes, "I'm gonna turn the mosh pit around," and I'm like, "I don't know what that means," and he goes the opposite way of the mosh pit. Nate's built like a brick wall.
Yes.
He went around 2 or 3 times, and guess what? The mosh pit turned. I had never seen anything like it. He came out bloody, but it was amazing.
I wonder if that's something Cole could do.
Probably. But Cole's like, and he's not like that. Cole's
No,
like,
he's not, but I'm just
Yeah.
curious, you know.
He'd be armbarring everybody.
That would be funny to see, actually.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, so that those are 2 holy shits from me.
Yeah.
I had another holy shit that we wanted to talk about kind of together.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really go in the grocery store anymore. It's just too much of a pain in the ass, and people are not the greatest.
Most times it's for toiletries.
Right. So yeah, but we did go to the grocery store the other day, and we just had it delivered to our car. You order it in advance, and they just bring it out to your car, and you usually just say thank you, whatever. Well, the guy that came out to our car was super nice, and we're talking to him. I talk to everybody. We're talking to him. Turns out this guy was Heather noticed he was a veteran. I think he had something.
It was on his name tag. It said, I think it said, Army veteran.
Yeah, Army vet or something
Yeah.
like that. And my dad was a vet. My uncles was a vet, and my cousins are vets and everything like that. So I was like, hey, interested. I was like, hey, where did you serve? Blah 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 blah, and told him about us, or to my parents and everybody. And he goes, yeah, I was a Russian linguistic person in the army, and I'm like, and now you're like essentially just the personal shopper at
Yeah, you
Albertsons.
just like
We have no value. I feel like that, like, I'm sure things have happened in his life, but I mean, I feel like we should hold people like this up. And I think it's one of those things like, a lot of these guys go into these positions in the armed forces, and there's nowhere for them to transition to into the real life,
no.
So,
They don't give them any opportunities. It's horrible.
yeah. So you got any? I got a few more, but I want to hear yours.
I have a lot, but not a lot of them are good.
No, let's go. We'll get through them. I don't think all of mine are good. I think they're, it is what it is.
There's some funny ones because, like, anytime anyone speaks negatively about Trump, like, for example, shameless plug because we love this show, but if you haven't watched The Necessary Conversation,
Great show.
I suggest, but I warn
Chad
you,
Kultgen.
it's a hard show to watch because
It's triggering.
it's basically
warning.
it's too far left children and they're too far right MAGA parents, and they have conversations about what goes on every week, and
Haley Kultgen is my hero, by the way.
it's Haley Pope.
Pope. Okay, yeah, she's not a Kultgen anymore. I forgot.
But basically, stuff like that, and you just see how the other side is. Specifically on that show, if Haley says anything negative about Trump, Mary Lou will come in, her mother, and be like, "Oh, I can't believe you said something so horrible." But then you have their father going like, kill them all, and is not even upset. He said
my God,
if they
he's
do bomb
vile.
California and his son gets killed, like,
He's vile.
it's so weird, and I don't understand, like, how. That's where I get confused. Like, how is that okay? I don't know where I was going with this because I went off on the Necessary Conversation
Right.
tangent. I don't know. It's just. Oh, that's where it was. Okay,
There it was.
so
It came back.
I remember the term when Biden was president, Sleepy Joe.
Oh yeah.
Sleepy
Sure.
Joe was huge, and even those parents were using the term Sleepy Joe.
Right. Yeah.
But Trump has been having all kinds of,
Literally falling asleep.
not even falling asleep. Like, you can clearly see he is having mental decline.
He shit his pants.
And he's legitimately bombing people. Like, he was talking and he called Gavin Newsom the president while insulting Gavin Newsom's intelligence.
I didn't see that one, but that
But
sounds
like,
hilarious.
if you say anything about that, oh my God, he's working hard, and it's like, but it was Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
Do you know? Like, I don't understand the hypocrisy.
I don't get it either. It's so beyond understanding for me at this point. Because yeah, everybody, even in our family, would always call that out, and they would always say, "Oh, he's just falling asleep. He's still." Well, no, okay, understandably, great. I didn't like him either,
Yeah.
but you can't deny the fact that Trump is literally falling asleep all the time at these fucking meetings. He shit his pants live on fucking television.
He's wearing diapers now. You can tell by that big booty.
Like, come the fuck on.
Gotta
We
get
got
to
it.
you
We
with
need
that
to stop
booty.
having people that are, what was it, born in 1946 running
yes.
our fucking country?
So when we say that boomers need to exit the stage, in 1997, our president was born in 1946. In 2007, or no, 2017? No, yeah, 2007. Basically, every 10 years, it was like 1997, 2007, 2017.
Just keeps going on.
They were all born in 1946, and in 2027, the president will have been born in 1946 because it was the same for those past few years. So it's like, why? any other type of job, even your driver's license. Like, you have to keep proving your cognitive abilities
Right.
to not only see letters, you have to do the eye exam and stuff. You have to make sure that you can drive on the road. But we
100%.
are just handing over this presidency
The keys to the country.
and is like, it's fine. It's okay that he's doing all of this.
No, yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me.
It's so frustrating. So the Postmaster General said that the USPS is running out of money and will stop delivering mail by 2027.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I guess we've kind of seen that coming because they've been declining for quite a while.
But I also feel like I've heard that before.
Right. Yeah, it kind of
So I
feels like
don't-
old hat.
I don't know if it's going to keep happening or if that's just another tactic to be like, we need to fund it.
Maybe.
Because who even knows what the post office really is for? I feel like everything has a nefarious back door to it.
I have no idea what's going on anymore with anything. I'm
Like,
just like,
seriously.
Oh, okay, what's happening now?
I don't put anything past anything anymore.
It's-
And for the people to still not believe that this man not only assaults women, but assaults and eats children. Like,
Gross. Disgusting.
so the Heritage Foundation, you know, those little bitch asses that wrote Project 2025.
Oh yeah. Those guys.
So they've now issued a new report that's called Saving America by Saving the Family, a foundation for the next 250 years. This is some bullshit here. Hold on, I gotta get the screenshot.
What?
Yes. So basically, the proposed policies, what they want to do is slash public benefits, ending no-fault divorce, limiting college enrollment, and limiting child tax credit to those who marry and procreate before age 30. So
Hold on.
basically,
We gotta unpack all that stuff.
oh, I know. It's a
oh my
lot.
god.
So yeah, they basically want to encourage the younger generation, our kids,
Right.
watched all of us work and work and work and have kids and struggle and not be happy.
Right.
And Gen Z was like, fuck that. We don't want to have kids this young. Like, we want
Right.
to. And that's the stuff we've told our kids. Like, enjoy what you're doing for yourself
Yeah.
first. Do what you need to do.
Right. Take your time.
You know, family is not everything, is not the only thing. Like, if someone doesn't, it's so weird that, like, it's all right if guys, you know, chase work and don't have a family, but if a woman chases work and doesn't
Right.
have a family, like, look at how much shit Chelsea Handler got
Yeah.
for that post where she was like, oh, I'm a single woman at 50 just loving my life. And they were like, this old, unmarried,
Like,
without children hag. And it's like, what?
Fucking haters gonna hate. Like, she's just living her life,
Yeah.
bitch. If she made a different choice than you, doesn't mean she's an evil person.
Why
'cause
is it wrong?
It's so stupid.
So they basically let me read this screenshot. It was off of myvoicemychoice.org. But basically they're framing declining birth rates as a crisis caused by women prioritizing careers and personal fulfillment over marriage and childbearing. So again, it's all women's fault.
What?
Because they wanted to have careers or personal whatever.
Yeah, well,
And they're saying the declining birth rates are women's faults for wanting to do those things.
the earth is overpopulated.
But let's not at all address the main reason why women are not having children, and it is because men are pieces of garbage.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of good examples anymore these days, guys.
I was watching, what were we watching like the other week, where it's like this one guy like wouldn't wipe his ass because he thought it was
Oh.
gay.
Yeah. Like,
Or-
if you think that's going to make you gay, you're way gay already.
Or even Andrew Tate. The bullshit misogyny that he puts out, he says, if you want to have sex with your wife outside of just for procreation, that makes you gay. Excuse me?
Nothing makes sense anymore.
Like-
and why are people listening to these fuckers?
They
Like,
put
I
them
don't get
in,
it.
they're that's why there's this whole, young generation of men that believe that women should obey men because they're watching Andrew Tate. They're
Right.
watching all of this garbage. They basically said that they want to get rid of like the SNAP and Medicaid programs because it displaces men from their provider roles.
Well, then fucking provide.
Like,
Most guys are fucking bouncing from their what they're supposed to be doing, taking care of their kids. I know that there are some good guys out there that are doing it, but there's a lot of people that are walking away from their responsibilities.
and the utter lack of accountability for men at all in this is just insane. And then this is a quote from this report. The only way for America to thrive in future generations is to rebuild the family, and that can happen only with a societal commitment to revive the institution of marriage.
Wow. I mean, we're married.
We're
and stuff,
married, but listen.
like, don't force your
Don't f-
beliefs on me.
Absolutely not. And I don't understand how we are back here. Like my
Yeah.
own parents, we don't talk to each other anymore for lots of reasons, but
Right.
my own parents didn't push that shit. Like they didn't push religion, I should say.
Yeah.
Definitely marriage.
Yeah.
Marriage was so important.
Right.
And I don't. I know that the eventual outcome is children, but like, you already had the kids when I met you, so like it just. I don't know. I don't understand this push for this shit.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. And like, why is there such a push to have families and kids and all this stuff when these kids are being left behind? They're not being helped. They're not being, even in the family system. If you have a 2-income family in this new economy, that's not going to fucking get you by.
What do you think they're trying to do? So they like to fucking eat babies, right?
Yeah.
So think about this. If they create an economy where you can't afford anything, but they are not only incentivizing you, but actively giving awards to women that have children before a certain age, like monetary awards, you're going to have all of these babies. But if you don't have the money, then what's going to end up happening is there's going to be a huge foster system.
Yeah.
The foster system's so easy to make kids go missing. And then you just have an ample supply, right?
Yeah.
For your eating and whatever other nasty bullshit you like to do with kids.
It's so gross.
That's my theory.
All of that, too, by the way, is so... It's so hard to hear and so hard to see all of the things that are in those files, the
Yeah.
Epstein files. How disgusting, how depraved all those guys are. Every single one of them. Like, if you're in there and there's human bodies being cooked and stuff like that, even if you didn't eat it, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Why did you not tell the world? I know there was that one woman that tried to tell the world, and she
There's
got
quite a few.
unalived. Yeah.
There's quite a few that actually even like said, "Look, I'm not suicidal," and then they
Were unalived.
unalived themselves. You know, like it's just bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
So I know now why Nevada turned red.
Why's that?
So between 2020 and 2024, the majority of Californians that left and moved to Nevada were Republicans.
That makes a lot of sense then.
Which is interesting, though, because, like, why would they leave California and come here? Like, this city especially is not, like, family values. And
Maybe
if
they're
you're
all moving to Hendertucky.
still
some of
not.
it-
I'm
some of them.
sorry.
Yeah.
I still don't see
Oh, I
it.
agree. I mean, we had kids out here. I would have never raised my kids here if I never planned on raising our kids here, but you know, we kind of got stuck here in Vegas for a long time.
I'm kind of shocked, actually. I just saw that it says we're 46 in education. I'm shocked because I thought we were 51st.
Yeah, we used to be 51st out of 50 states.
But
That means another territory was
Yep.
even higher than us.
But what I'm thinking is we started to get better, and then with all these cuts with Lombardo, I think it's just gonna get bad again.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm starting to see all the Propo commercials on the fucking TV about Governor Lombardo, about all the different politicians and all the stupid stuff. We always see all the different propos about the border, and it's like we are literally living in like these Hunger Games. It feels like, hey, where's Katniss? I need her to come out and start shooting some people with some arrows.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Time out on what I'm writing here. Speaking of Katniss, but it just made me think of something else. First of all, fuck you, Hulu. They canceled the Buffy reboot.
Oh, my heart breaks. You know what, though? I hope somebody like Netflix or any fucking other channel picks that up, because I guarantee you that is going to be a hit.
Yes.
That had such a cult following, and that guy that you said that canceled him, that motherfucker didn't even know Buffy. He never even watched Buffy before. That shit has such a cult following. Not only are you guaranteed to make that a hit, it's going to be a franchise again. It's going to go seasons again.
Yes.
It's going to have another cult following. You're going to have 3 generations.
Like, if someone else doesn't pick it up, we will crowdfund the shit out of that.
Hell yes.
Tell me who I need to pay to make this happen.
Buffy, I got a camera. SMG, I got some cameras. Let's do this.
And you know what was cute was she posted a thing and said, you know what, if the apocalypse ever happens, beat me. And that was like one of her lines, and it was just so cute.
Love it.
But also,
love SMG.
Equal sad news, which I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but Nicholas Brendan just passed. I just saw this.
Yeah, Xander passed.
Xander.
We just saw that this afternoon, actually. Yeah.
Yep.
Really bummer.
Today.
I know.
And also Chuck Norris.
Oh, and Chuck Norris. God, holy shit, what a day.
Holy shit.
All
That's
that
why I said I'm so tired.
That all happened today. No wonder we're exhausted.
And I still have more to read. This is awful.
I still got some, too. You want me to give you one? I got one. So we listened to another podcaster, YouTuber. He's on everything. Jovan Bradley.
Yeah.
He's a debater. He's pretty fucking awesome.
He's really good.
He's very. I don't even want to say he's leftist. He's about as far left as he
calls himself a commie cunt.
Yeah. So, but he's awesome. He's very intelligent, very smart guy, and he's got some great things to say. But we're listening to him, and it's really saddening and disheartening to see how many Americans are willing to just give up their bodily rights to the government.
Holy shit.
Men, women, oh yeah, I don't know what to do with all this stuff, so Trump should tell me, or Pete Hegseth should tell me, or somebody should tell me how to do this stuff. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we giving up our rights to our own anatomy?
And I will say, majority of the people that call in and talk about women not having autonomy on their bodies are men.
Mm-hmm.
It's always men.
Yep.
But they have, men have all autonomy. No, there's no restrictions.
Yeah.
You won't go to jail if you have a miscarriage. You won't.
You know, I don't understand the hypocrisies with all of it. But that was a holy shit moment for me. We were watching I can't remember which episode it was, but it was this week. So, but yeah, people were literally like, yeah, I don't. They were talking about women's bodies, and then he's like, bringing it back, like, well, how would you feel if the government was going to do that? Well, yeah, I think maybe the government should control parts of my. I'm like,
like what?
My jaw was on the floor. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no hope.
There's not. There's not.
And my next thing was the Buffy reboot has been canceled. Fuck Hulu.
Seriously, fuck Hulu. We don't even have Hulu. We haven't had Hulu for a while.
Yeah.
But goddamn.
Yeah.
That is a mistake.
Yeah. Oh, what a mistake.
And I've seen it all over social media how much of a mistake it is. So I hope he sees
I feel like somebody's going to pick it up real quick, and it's going to be super successful, and that guy's going to get super duper fired.
Listen, they need to do the same thing that they did for the Demon Hunters thing.
Oh, yeah.
Sony made it, sold it for super cheap, and it's the most popular thing on Netflix right now. Netflix! Right? Pick up Buffy.
I'm sure they will. They're probably already in the talks.
Do you remember Liam Ramos's cute little blue hat with the ears?
Of course I remember him. He's great. He was a cute little guy.
Apparently, there was a judge reviewing their asylum case, and they lost the case, and the judge ordered them to be deported, him and his family.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It's awful because he got sick because he was away from his friends, and now they're like sending him back. I don't understand. Like, the whole point was to get rid of these criminals, and it's like none of these people are criminals.
Yeah, what are we even doing? Why are we wasting our time on this? We have other things that we can actually do that need our attention much more than this poor little kid.
And why are the underage pregnant children in a separate facility by themselves?
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. There's so many questions I have for everything that's going on in the world right now.
Yes. Oh, another holy shit that we wanted to talk about was how the tipping has gotten out of control.
Oh my God. Holy fucking shit. Like,
yeah.
tipping when there's no service even.
So, Yogurtland, I'm going to call you out.
We're looking at you at Fashion Show Mall.
Yes, because it is a serve yourself yogurt thing. Literally, serve your own yogurt, put your toppings on it, it weighs it, and then you pay it. It was all done like...
And the lady doesn't even speak to you.
No, she didn't say anything. She stood there. She didn't like total it because it totaled it for you,
Yeah,
and
she was on
it
her
was
phone the
on
whole
like
time.
the iPad, and then it asked for a tip, and I'm like, no,
Right,
what?
yeah.
Why?
Or you get the ones that are like, it's literally a machine and it's done nothing and it's asking you for a tip. Mm-hmm. There's a tip on everything now.
I've seen some where people have shown that places where they won't even not allow you to. It's mandatory.
Yeah, and then they sneak another one in there for you too.
And then there was one I read where the guy was really excited because this coffee shop had offered lower percentages. It was like 5, 10, 15%. And he had mentioned that to the person when they took the thing. And he's like, oh, that's really great that you have lower percentages. And the guy goes, oh, there's an automatic 20% added. These are extra. So he extra tipped for his coffee. He didn't even know.
You're looking at 35, 45%.
I feel like you should have to notate if you're automatically putting a tip on there.
I mean, I feel like that's just sneaky. That's
right.
I mean, and again, if there's not really, if you're just doing the very basic, like handing you don't need a tip if you're just handing a cup of coffee to me.
Well, I mean, if you made the coffee, but let's be for real. If that's something like that Starbucks is doing, Starbucks just needs to pay their employees better.
Starbucks does need to pay their employees better.
And if companies are putting automatic tips on coffee shops, those coffee shops need to pay their employees better.
And
yes, a tip is extra.
The tips need to go to them because I've heard some of those coffee shops keep those tips too.
Yeah, but a tip is extra. It's not required.
Right.
But paying your employees is required.
But don't
at
make
least
me,
for now.
Don't make me tip your robot or your kiosk machine that's not doing anything for me, or your cupcake machine or any of that's like.
Oh,
why
man.
the fuck am I tipping these machines that are doing
what?
nothing? It's a machine.
Oh. Did you see the dancing machine in a San Francisco restaurant that like started knocking shit over and they were restraining it and it just
No.
kept dancing?
Oh, okay. So I need to look up dancing machine in San
It was
Francisco
all
and put it right here.
And they're holding it, trying to turn it off. You can see her on her phone trying to turn it off.
Over
And
on
it's
this
just like,
one. I'm gonna put it right over here.
Yeah,
I can't even point to it.
it's just knocking shit over. It's so good. But yeah, this is why AI's not ready, guys. I said this last episode.
That's hilarious. Are you serious?
How do we have AI where, you know, someone's probably dead and AI is convincing us that they're alive type of thing, and then you have that type of AI? Like, why is there such
Why is there such a gap? You got like the Chinese AIs that are literally ninjas and they're putting them into like combat and stuff like that and getting them combat trained.
And then you have American AI.
They literally don't know what's like ice cream me good.
Those are my favorite videos though, with the robots like glitching the fuck out.
Oh, when they just start wigging out and spinning all over the place, that's the best shit ever.
Oh gosh. Okay, so really annoying. This is gonna be a lot more local shit from here, I think. Well, no, this one at least.
Well, that's all right. Hopefully we have a couple local people.
Yeah, so yesterday, apparently, which is interesting that we didn't hear about this until after it happened, But Turning Point USA had a ribbon cutting here yesterday in Vegas. They've
Ew.
opened up a facility here in
Boo.
Las Vegas. And Lombardo was quoted to say, Turning Point has put a big machine into the state of Nevada, Clark County, Las Vegas. That's the way we get it done. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, more money for you guys, and then we stay down here where the people are, so we don't see any of that.
I'm voting you out in June, Lombardo. You can count on it.
I'm double that.
Like, oh my God. And apparently, I didn't realize this until I saw this, but Turning Point already has, I don't know what it's called, but there's like when you have like a spot in different states,
Okay, a facility.
an office, I guess,
Yeah, all right.
at UNLV. They have a Turning Point
So
USA.
they just have a
off-
location at UNLV?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Like,
That's
what happened to? Well, I mean, I guess if it's just like a group, I don't know. I guess I don't fully understand like separation of church and state, but I thought that church was supposed to be separate from schools.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe because it's a university, they different laws or something like that. I don't know. Oh man.
It's just weird. I don't like it. I don't
Yeah.
because I know Lombardo is very very much a Trump fan, and kind of feel like he thinks he's a little badass like Trump, because it was interesting
Yes.
because he said
Commercials lately.
he was being interviewed by the Nevada Independent, and he said something like he didn't agree with the way that Trump spoke about things.
Right.
But I remember him being caught on a hot mic saying that for the residents that didn't like the shit that he was doing, they can fuck themselves. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
right?
okay, Lombardo.
He doesn't give
what
a
do you
shit about
mean?
the residents here.
But
It's
you know,
clear.
I think it's that sheriff mentality. He's like, I run this town.
Oh yeah, I remember when I took that CCW class, the
Yes.
largest CCW class that was supposed to ever happen, and there were like hundreds of people in this CCW class. We all were sitting through it for 8 hours, did everything. We all certified, went and shot, and did everything we needed to do. The CCWs were null and void because Lombardo had two of his guys sneak in mid fucking thing, and because they were able to sneak in, we all couldn't do our our CCWs were null and void. None of us got our money back.
Yeah, it was just a way to control
Yeah.
that. He probably had his companies he wanted doing the CCWs, or his person.
I'm sure.
I remember there being issues with that particular person and
Yeah,
Lombardo.
yeah. That guy had a lot of issues. I mean, there was
I
a lot
remember
more
the
stuff that
guy's
came
name,
out. I can't remember his name either, but
And then, do you remember how I told you about the content creator I follow locally, Your Socialist Dad?
yeah.
So, he's been working on doing the documentary about the flock cameras, and he posted an update that he had reached out to the city to get access as far as what they're using the flock cameras for.
Wait, so your social status local to Las Vegas?
Yeah, I told you that.
Wow, I think that one buzzed past me.
It usually does.
Yeah. Takes 2 or 3 times before it comes back to me.
But so he reached out and requested information because, Freedom of Information Act, we can go and request information about stuff.
Right.
And, instead of sending him the information or what he needs to pick it up, because he said he's not ever had issues before, they sent him a bill for $42,000 and said, if you want to access this information, you're going to have to pay.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So they clearly are doing nefarious shit, like I said, with
Wow.
those flock cameras.
We got to meet up with him. Yeah, I wonder if there should be a group.
I know we need.
We need a support group.
I will say there's a lot of groups, but I need all of those groups to come together.
Right?
All of these groups aren't all working together. Some
I
are working
agree.
together, some are working over here, but they're not all working together.
Yep. goodness.
Yeah, it's a lot. My head hurts. I have more.
I got another holy shit though.
Yes, please go. Holy shit, so I can take a break.
It's like 90 fucking degrees outside.
Oh my god, holy shit, it's so hot.
March 20th,
It's
and
so hot.
it is. We're already hitting over our 90-degree marks.
I'm gonna actually look and see what
And
it is right at this moment.
Not only that is a record high, but our gas is at a record high. In Las Vegas, I am seeing over $5 at gas stations right now.
Yeah, almost. It was almost close to 550.
Nah, it was like 512. I see
I
it.
thought you said like 539 or something.
I think that was diesel. But either way, I mean, this is outrageous. Are we great yet?
And I'm sorry, the excuse of we're in a war doesn't work because we don't need to be in this war.
This is your war, not my war.
We're not going to see any benefit of this. And I don't remember who that guy was. I wish I would have saved that, but I saw they were interviewing this person, I believe is in Trump's cabinet somehow. And he was saying that that the tariffs are a good thing, that right now they're going to be bad for the consumers, but ultimately they don't give a shit about that.
Yeah. Fuck the consumer, right?
So I don't understand how anyone is supporting anything that this cabinet is doing.
It's bizarre world.
And the only thing that makes me think, the only thing that makes sense as to why you would support a pedophile, cannibal, rapist,
right,
is either that's just not far enough for you, or you don't want you don't want your rose-colored glasses to come off. You want to live in your fake world.
For some people, I feel like it's that a lot. I feel like a lot of people are so far gone where they're like, "Hey, look, we're so far invested in this guy that we can't back down now because now we just look stupid." Well, it's okay to look stupid. We already think you're stupid. If you stop now, you're going to look less stupid.
Yes.
So stop now.
Like,
be less stupid.
That is definitely something I think that the boomer generation, and maybe even a specific subset of Gen X, like, they're never wrong. They're never wrong.
Yeah.
And they will never apologize.
I never understood that. I'm very much an anomaly with a lot of things I think like that, because I don't understand that either. I feel like we can learn from everybody, especially younger people.
And I've said it. I know I said it on the first episode. I don't know if I said it on the last one, but I will always say, like, if I say something incorrect, if I relay incorrect information, let me know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to give incorrect information. So if somebody knows better than me, please tell me. But, like,
we're not opposed to hearing other people's opinions. We know a lot of people don't agree with what we're saying.
But to just, like, blindly follow, like, I watched something where someone was asking why they followed Trump, and she was an older lady, and she was like, well, just, because of the woke agenda. And he's like, what is woke? And she goes, well, I don't know, but they keep saying it.
But this is the thing, too.
Do you know what I'm saying?
This is the thing, too. Everybody is just repeating what they've heard, and nobody knows what they're actually talking about.
Yeah.
Even when we watch Jovan, like Jovan Bradley, where we're talking about earlier, a lot of people are just repeating the things that they've heard.
Yeah.
And have no context or even a general understanding of what they're even talking about.
Right.
Or how it works.
Like, it is interesting to see all this evil come out of this, and to have people still thinking I'm evil or a follower of evil or whatever. Like,
it breaks my heart, really.
It's I will never understand it.
Yeah.
Because sure, sometimes I might not make sense because I'm fucking angry.
Yeah.
But this shit is happening, and it's wild to ignore it. That's all I can say.
I mean, and for some of these older generations that have literally seen this happen before,
Oh gosh, I know.
Hitler wasn't that long ago.
No.
Like,
neither were the Chinese internment camps.
This stuff was
or
not...
the Japanese, all of them.
This was not that long ago. You know, like, what the fuck are we doing? We have learned nothing.
No.
So hopefully somebody will start to learn something.
That actually reminded me of that like awful Japanese joke that Trump just made too in front of like the Japan prime minister or whatever.
What did he say? Do you remember?
They were talking to him. A reporter had asked him why, something about the surprise attacks on Iran.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, Japan's known for surprises. You didn't tell me about Pearl Harbor.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
Japan's known for surprises.
Like, someone needs to just, like, to the throat, like,
oh my god.
Like it's stuck in those pussy lips.
Oh my god, did you see that? So I think it was I think it was
Japan.
Was it Japan? Yeah,
Yeah.
their automatic AI network, like it auto edits stuff out, like that could be provocative. And it auto checked, it fixed his neck because it thought it was a vagina. AI thought his neck was a vagina.
But isn't it?
Well, ask Bill.
Right?
Maybe he's fucked it.
Ugh. Okay. I think we're almost there.
Almost. We're getting there. What you got?
So the GOP advances House Bill 754. And what that would do is create a public list of trans residents in Tennessee.
Awesome.
It would also require healthcare providers to submit detailed information about their patients receiving gender-affirming care. This would be published in a public state report violating HIPAA.
Yeah, that's a complete and utter violation of HIPAA. If they can do that for trans people, they can literally do that for anybody, guys.
Well, they should have to because, listen, if we're going to list gender-affirming care, there are... Well, Kristi Noem just got fired. But, what's her face? Caroline Levitt.
Yeah.
All the stuff, all the face work that they have done,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
gender-affirming care.
100%.
If a man is balding and he gets plugs, gender-affirming
Right.
care. Like, it's so, like, the ignorance in
Butt
people not
implants,
understanding and thinking it only goes to trans people.
Lip implants, any kind of injections, all gender affirming care.
Which I think is funny that all these people seem to want, like, their master race, but they all get fillers to look like a different race.
That is.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That is the epitome of irony right there.
Because how many BBLs do we have all over the place?
Right.
And then you got this whole thing being like, all of a sudden now we need this. You need to look like a tiny boy again.
Yeah.
We want our girls to look like children.
They're like, hey, you spent all this money to look like this? Now we don't like it anymore. It's like, what the fuck?
Because I'm tired of patriarchy deciding what a woman should look like.
I agree.
The healthcare providers will also get fines and license suspensions if they don't provide this information.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, we're in a sad state where we're in a complete government control state where it seems like they're kind of putting their fingers in everything, into our healthcare, into our insurance, into everything. I mean, to the point where insurance is now a privilege.
Well, and like they said, their goal is to make everything a subscription model, right?
Right.
It's going to be paying monthly for everything.
The American dream is dead. Ownership is over. It's all subscriptions to everything. It's going to be subscriptions to Medicare. It's going to be
There's never
subscription.
been ownership.
No. Even when you do own something, it can literally be taken away. We've seen multiple documentaries. I've literally been part of a eminent domain case, watching the government take things away. So this shit happened. They can just take it away. Ownership is a myth, really.
They literally took houses in the area of Eastern between Russell and Patrick.
Yeah.
They said for an expansion of the airport.
You're thinking like runways, right?
Yeah, you would think, oh, okay, you're going to add more runways. You're going to add a new
Or a major hub.
terminal or something.
That makes sense. A terminal or another hub.
Oh, no. It was a Walmart shopping center.
Yeah.
People literally had to
Airport
move.
shopping center, not the airport.
It's not even connected to the airport in any fashion.
They demolished entire neighborhoods.
Yes, entire neighborhoods.
Yeah.
We watched it happen.
They bought people out of their homes, not at the prices
This-
that they should have been, not at the property value that they should have been.
This town stops caring about its people in the early aughts.
Yeah.
I watched it. I watched it happen.
I agree. Yeah, because when we used to have all those, holy shit, we used to have all those fun things where we're going out. Everything was a discount. You flash your ID. All your friends from California would come out just because you were a local, because you could flash your ID and get in anywhere for free or dirt ass cheap.
That's why it was annoying to have friends that lived out of town, because they always wanted you to take you on the strip because you could get the hookup.
Right.
Or
exactly.
you knew like the back doors. Like
Right.
now we have all the speakeasies, and I say speakeasies with quotes because they're not speakeasies. You know, they
Everybody knows
promote
it's
it.
there,
They're
yeah.
like, oh, do this and do that. But
They're
like
fun. They're super fun. Yeah, I love
They're
it.
fun.
Yeah.
But they're not speakeasies
True to say.
in reality.
I do
Back
think
in
there's
the
a few.
day, there were shit like that.
I think there are like a few hidden ones, like the kind where you have to like go to a place, get a secret code, go to another place that tells you where to go, and then go to the place.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not. I don't think I'm in that cool crowd.
I am definitely not in that cool crowd.
So I'm only going to bring up this story because of the hypocrisy, but and I don't watch these shows at all, but there's a big story going on about how the most recent season of Bachelorette got canceled. I'm actually curious to hear what Chad has to say about it, because Chad
Chad Colton's a huge.
does do the Bachelorette stuff.
I bet you he'll say something Sunday.
I'm sure he will. But Taylor Frankie Paul, who was apparently also on The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives,
Right.
she was going to be the new Bachelorette on this new season. And apparently some
Body wants
information
told me the world is gonna rony. Ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking at the dumb with a finger in it. Sorry. Sometimes that just happens.
That's funny. But apparently some information, and I think video maybe came out that she had abused her partner, Dakota Mortensen, back during the time, I think, of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. So they yanked that season, and a Disney spokesperson said that their focus is on family. And the reason I smirk and bring this up is that we have a president, a 34-time convicted felon, has been civilly convicted of assaulting and raping someone, is all over the Epstein files. A ton of
So
people
many
in the
charges.
cabinet are
Oh
doing
my
this.
God.
No one's been arrested for Epstein files.
Nothing.
But we're going to toss this Bachelorette out the window.
It's just crazy.
Like the utter hypocrisy of punishing women but not men
Yeah.
for adulterous crimes is fucking insane.
Like, what do we do? We have to be held to the same standards.
It's always the woman's fault.
And that's fucking bullshit.
Ugh.
You got any happy holy shits to end on?
Any what?
Any happy holy shits?
No,
Oh,
it's all bad.
oh.
I tried.
That was the saddest face. It's all bad. I tried.
I really wanted it to be happier this time, but there was so much bad that I'm just like, I'm gonna just try not to be as angry.
Hey. You know what? Holy shit, we made it through the week. How about that?
Yeah.
We made it. And talking to our friends, it sounds like it's been a holy shit kind of a week for everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
We usually meet up with our friends like once, twice, sometimes 3 times a week.
Yeah.
We haven't seen them at all this week. And it's pretty much just because it's been crazy. You know, fucking life is nuts and
Bodies are hurting,
Yeah.
minds are hurting, crying all day long.
yeah. This whole chronic fatigue and chronic pain thing isn't really helping either.
It's not fun. No, it's not fun.
Anyways,
So you know Jeff Bezos, right?
that guy with he's the Amazon guy, right?
Yeah, you
Okay.
know how he's like the 4th richest person in the world, worth
Yeah.
220 billion.
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
Yeah, well, he's meeting with the world's largest asset managers to crowdfund 100 billion to buy up the manufacturing companies so they can accelerate their path into automation.
What?
This man is worth 220 billion, yet he is trying to crowdfund with asset managers because he wants to buy up manufacturing companies and essentially replace the workers with AI. Automation.
We're cooked, guys. These are the billionaires that everybody's fucking wanting to be running the country. They're fucking getting rid of us.
This is what happens when you think that billionaires don't need to be taxed.
We can all be replaced by AI, and we are being replaced by AI very fast.
And it's so weird. It's so weird that the boomers I think they seem to not care that this planet is getting destroyed because they're leaving it soon.
They're gone in the next by the next 20 years.
But I'm sitting here going, you have children, you have grandchildren.
Yeah.
Some of you might even have great grandchildren to worry about.
Yeah.
And you're just fine with leaving them with this world.
I'm not. I want something left for my kids and hopefully their kids.
We've said it. I'm will if it comes down to a fight, I'm fighting.
Yeah.
We
don't want to get to that point, but
No.
I just can't stand for this, and it's really ugly the way things are. Hopefully things get better. We got each other, so that's a good thing, and we've got this podcast. Hopefully people can see that they're not alone through this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope it gets better.
It's gonna. We're gonna stay positive, right? That's what they
Yeah.
tell us, right? Positivity, it manifests everything, right?
Yes.
And there was also that holy shit, right? Remember, I've been because I watch a lot of Chad Kultgen, and he's super smart guy. I've been really getting into a lot of quantum mechanics and quantum physics and everything. And one of the things I've learned is our reality, we directly affect our reality. So if we are positive or negative, that's directly affecting our reality and what's going to happen in our future reality.
Mm-hmm.
So we literally affect the environment around us at all time. So as much as everything sucks, hopefully by putting out a little bit of positivity, hopefully by, putting stuff out there and showing people that they're not alone, hopefully things will get better and people will come together.
Should I not read the rest then?
Was it that bad?
You're just saying put positivity out there. I should I not read the rest?
Go for it. No, I'm just trying to. Go for it. You look so downtrodden.
I'm so sad.
Oh, it's a lot.
So, as of February 28th, there have been 18,551 Iranians injured and 1,444 civilians killed, of which many of those are children. There was, unfortunately, a story that the youngest child that has just been killed by these strikes is a 3-day-old baby.
Oh my God.
They were killed in a strike with his mother, his sister, and his grandmother. And it was a strike in a residential area while they slept.
Oh my God. Why are we bombing residential areas? Why are we striking residential areas?
Well, I think
do
that
they
one
have
was
bases there?
Israel, but Netanyahu's our president, right?
Yeah, right.
It's fucking crazy.
Oh my gosh. That's horrible.
I know. It's not it's not good. So with the big bullshit bill that Trump put through
Yeah.
and the Medicaid cuts, it actually is directly affecting one of our cities. Boulder City Hospital faces layoffs and cuts
Oh no.
due to the $980 billion in Medicaid cuts, and it impacts the 15,000 Boulder City residents.
Wow. I mean, and that if you've ever been to Boulder, it's a great little town, but
It's 20-30 minutes from here. It's
Yeah.
not far.
that jeez, man. You love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Did we get through?
No, so start with the
Oh yeah, the rural. So it's interesting because it's going to start affecting these rural
Rural.
cities first, and majority of the rural I can't say that word. Rural cities
No real wheel.
like typically voted for Trump. So it's like you voted to do this to yourself. It's wild.
Yeah. And that is an ironic thing about that town. It is a very Trumpy town.
Yeah.
You go in for people like us, it does feel a little uncomfortable when you get in there. I do like the town itself. It's very cute. But when you do get in there and you're going down the main street and it's all the Trump flags and all the Harley dudes and all that, it's mighty white.
Kingman too. Kingman.
Oh man, that was uncomfortable.
What's the one with the lake? Lake Havasu.
Lake Havasu, yeah. Yeah.
It was nice there, but also people don't technically look twice at us because we're white passing.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty much white. I'm European. I'm about as white as it can be.
I mean, I have my stuff.
Right.
Anyway. So did you know that there's a new virus? That
I think I heard a little bit about this. It's like
HMPV.
Right, and it's like
human metapneumovirus.
Right, and it's like another flu, like one like that. Yeah.
Feels like a cold or flu. No cure. Symptom management right now. They said, but of course, kids, older adults, and immunocompromised people are at higher risk.
Hey, you know what? I'm used to there not being a cure for what fucking ails me.
I know.
They never have a cure for me.
All right, and then last one to add to that other weird trans bill. Ohio House Bill 754 is creating a state-run registry of pregnancies. Healthcare providers have to file a certificate of life with the Ohio Department of Health within 10 days of examining a patient and detecting a fetal heartbeat.
That's terrifying.
They must also register fetal deaths. They must specify if it ended in miscarriage, abortion, or stillbirth. And the cause of death has to be certified within 48 hours. And if the fetus died in a violent, suspicious, unusual, or sudden manner, they're going to have a coroner or medical examiner called in.
Oh my God.
So
that's terrifying.
Anybody seen *Handmaid's Tale*?
Yeah, we're living it now.
Yeah.
Well, at least it got good ratings. That's a holy shit positive, right? Ish.
What?
That *Handmaid's Tale* got good ratings.
Oh my God, no. We're watching it for notes.
Oh my gosh,
How
right?
to survive.
Right? Yeah. Well, I did see *Handmaid's Tale* or not a *Handmaid's Tale*, but a *Handmaiden* today.
Yes.
That was cool. I'd like to see more of them.
We have our Handmaids of Las Vegas group here.
Yeah.
And they go out every other week, I believe.
Supposedly, yeah. If they go out again, I'd really like to hopefully go out there and get some cool photos of them and everything.
Yeah. Oh, I do have a good holy shit to end on then.
Yay!
So
let's do that.
Do it on a positive note. We had quite a bit of home photo shoots coming up. So, we were able to not only feed people, but we're able to tip people really well based on how we're paid. And so typically what happens is I will order the food.
Right.
And whatever's left over, I give as a tip.
So we get a voucher, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then whatever I have left over, I give as a tip. And sometimes it's quite a bit. So this particular one, I'm like, usually it's anywhere from 15 to 25 items.
Right.
That's a lot for one person to have to carry.
It's a lot, especially out here in this heat.
Absolutely. So, I don't necessarily want to say how much.
Yeah,
but
you don't need to say the amount.
It was quite a bit.
Substantial.
It was a substantial tip. And we were walking away, and the driver must have ended the thing, and she went, "Oh my God,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You've blessed me.
She
and
looked like she was gonna cry.
yeah, and I was like, thank you for delivering all of this.
Yeah,
Like,
I think she called her partner or somebody special to
Yeah,
her and
she-
was like
she
because
was
she
sitting in the
waited a
parking lot
minute.
for a
Yeah,
little bit.
but I mean, that's what it's about. Like,
Yeah,
we're not gonna get the money anyways, and
No.
and we can kind of do that. So like,
exactly.
why not do that? Why not try to bless somebody and make somebody else's day better? Isn't that what it should be about? You know, we're supposed to take care of each other, look out for one another. If you have the ability to make somebody else's day better, why not?
And for me, like, we don't eat at all as much as we used to.
No.
So even with the food, it's like, we have a good buddy, or he is unhoused,
Yeah.
but he's across from where
Where
we
we at.
live, and anytime we have extra food, we always bring it over to him, and he's so sweet. He always has
He's
like
so
this
thankful.
sweet little
Yep.
smile for us. Like, he's just a nice guy.
Super good.
But
Yep.
it just I love being able to do that and helping people, because I also remember having to be the driver
Yeah.
and
How hard
getting
it
no
was,
tip,
getting
or
spit on.
getting like a small tip on like a really hard order, like, because back when I was driving, it was a lot of grocery orders.
Yeah.
And in Vegas, they have 3- and 4-story apartments sometimes without elevators. So I would be carrying cases of water up flights of stairs, and then you would just get nothing in tips.
Yeah.
So for
Outdoor
me,
stairs in 100+ degrees.
yeah, so for me, like, I had a limit that I wanted to hit every day. Like, if I hit a goal, I would stop. So something like that, the type of tip that we are able to give with this, it would allow me to stop for the day.
Yeah.
So like, I like being able to help people, because it's hard right now. Vegas is expensive. It's cruel. It's not fun. It's just everyone's angry here.
Yeah.
So it's I like being able to let people know, like, hey, we are still human.
Some people
Let's
still
be
care.
nice to
Yeah.
each other.
Yep. Lead by
But-
example. That's the best way to do it.
To me, if just on like a personal note, if anyone is religious that follows Trump, make it make sense how you can believe in a God and
Yeah.
believe that what Trump is doing is okay.
Email me and talk to me like I'm 5.
Yes. How can you pray to God and believe in Jesus, who would help the poor and the unhoused and the immigrants, and you're angry at all of them right now?
Right.
But I was supposed to end on a good note, and I still got
You
upset.
did. It was still a good note. You did
Headache.
something positive. You made
Yeah.
it. You made a difference in somebody's life, and she was super grateful. With that said,
Yeah.
if you want to talk to us, email us at paranormalpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And please like us on YouTube and share and subscribe and all that stuff. Ring
All
the
that.
bell if you want to be belled.
Leave a comment,
Hey, and one other note: if we do offend you, sorry if we do offend you, but we are gonna say our opinions about things, and that's just the way it is.
It's our show.
It's our show.
Like I said, if you have things to say, send us a message.
We're more than happy to read it on the podcast if you want us to.
Yeah.
If you don't, that's fine. If you want to call me up and or email us and yell at us about it, that's fine too.
We don't have a call-in line. Stop telling people to call us.
Damn it.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
now he wants to talk.
Really? Oh, he's mad.
All right, weirdos. It's time
Obviously
to
we
go
have
feed the
go.
monster.
We have to go now.
Bye, weirdos.
Bye, weirdos.